All right. Welcome back, fellow dragons, to Dragons of the Treasure Coast. My name is Jason. I am your Dragon DM. I'm sitting here with Elerin today.
Hi.
And, so we're just going to do a quick introduction to our world of Duristan and the campaign that we're currently running. So without further ado, now, for the last 3 years, there's been an annual celebration. It's been held to honor those who fought and those who have fallen for Crestview. For those that have succumbed to the horrors and the survivors after, they light candles and place them in small paper lanterns that float to the stars. It's always been a somber ceremony followed by feasting, and this year Trigiv wants to liven up the celebration just a little bit, make it a more memorial occasion, so to speak. Now to do that, he's hired Rep and Shep, they're known tinkerers. They're going to do a fireworks show at the end as a finale. Now, odd enough, to those that know him, he's been doing all of the planning and preparations from his front porch, using runners, messengers, etc. Now, most people do understand his anxiety, and they try to check up on him occasionally, make sure that he's doing well as far as, eating, resting, etc. He is married, has his wife Asada that checks up on him as well. But nevertheless, there's general inquiries to his health and well-being. Now, with the week before the event, there's still a lot to do. The village is buzzing with excitement over that finale. Local vendors are busy setting up booths. Carpenters and masons are hard at work making stages. Anybody with a musical talent can be seen roaming the streets, playing for the joy of the villagers and those around. There have been hunters returning from further camps that are bringing in last-minute games and furs, necessary supplies, stuff like that. Being closer to the beginning of fall, at night it does get a little cold, but it's not really cold. It's not snowing or anything like that. Now, let's see here. Currently, you along with some friends have plans to meet at the Hidden Valley Tavern to celebrate Stenton becoming an adult. Now, the owners Draymond and Felice have arrangements for a full-blown party, and all that's left for you to do is take care of any commitments that you may have to honor for the day. So, waking up to the sound of children playing outside, it's fairly common for you, especially being close to Mary the Baker. And as you get up, kind of stretch, you see a list there on the table, and you take the list and look at it. 1 pound of flour, 2 pounds of sugar, cinnamon and other spices, 2 butchered hens, a cask of Trigger's best wine, and a new bar stool. All ready to be picked up for Thalise.
Great, a list.
Yeah. So, you know that you can probably pick all that stuff up on the way to the party. What do you do in the meantime?
First of all, I'm going to make sure that Stenton is not home. Take a little look-see.
Actually, yeah, you can hear him rustling about in the common room.
Okay. I'm going to try to sneak out because I don't want him knowing what I'm up to a little bit.
All right.
Stenton.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were supposed to be out gathering the daily procurings.
The daily procuring, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I thought that there was a list that you were going to take care of, but I don't know. I placed it upon your dresser. Is there more that you need me to get? I can get that too.
You know what, Stenton? Just organize my scrolls alphabetically and in reverse filing.
Alphabetically in reverse filing, sure. That's okay. You okay? That's the task, but okay.
Take your time.
Oh, okay. I'm curious. I've already alphabetized them.
No, reverse alphabetically now.
Whoa. So ZYX. Oh,
In the arcane script.
the arcane script. Oh joy. Okay. Would you like some tea before you journey?
No, I must be going. Don't worry about it. Just special day. Take it easy.
Okay. He kind of like pops his head like around the corner and he's like, reverse alphabetical.
In the arcane script.
In the arcane. Okay. You can tell that he's like thinking of the script backwards. You know what I mean? You can see he's like trying to. And he goes over, well, you really can't see where he goes. You're still sitting in your room there. He just popped his head around the corner.
Okay.
But
yeah, I'm running. All right, making a break for it.
all right, yeah. As you dip out the door, you kind of see him like sitting on a stool in front of the scroll case, just like looking. And just starts
Perfect.
pulling one from the other, going
Perfect.
opposites.
All right, he's busy now.
Yeah, he's definitely.
All right, good.
Definitely busy.
Now I can take my time.
All right, now leaving the house, and going about your day, you hear a commotion coming from an alleyway a couple blocks away.
Can I ask, what kind of commotion?
It definitely sounds like grunts and maybe the scuffling of
Like a scrap?
probably. Not being a fighter, you're not.
Right.
But
Familiar.
it doesn't sound
Good.
It was loud enough to get your attention.
Okay.
I'm
gonna sneak up on the other way. Try to approach and listen.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Alrighty, come on. Quiet as a mouse. A 16.
16. Okay. You sneak down the alley, right? And you can. It's a pretty long alley, so you heard the commotion from a pretty far distance,
Okay.
I should say. So it's a little bit more than halfway down a block, right? So as you're kind of sneaking, you're going from like garbage pail to crate, to broken down cart to, you get into view of what you see. It looks like there's two maybe young adults and probably a preteen, scruffy looking kid, right? And their backs are to you and they're like pushing somebody up against like a stack of crates, and you can hear them say, if you don't leave me now, I will have to do something you're going to regret.
Do I recognize the people pushing the kid around? And do I recognize the kid being pushed around?
You recognize the kid that's being pushed around. It's Clytus. Which, as you may remember, Clytus is a rival of sorts.
Yes, I remember Clyde is just fine.
Okay. And so far, you can see that he's looking
How far
down
away?
the alley, maybe 30 feet, but they've not noticed you.
30? Okay. Well, let's not be violent yet. Oh dear. I'm gonna hold my onyx close to me and take out my small knife that I have and hold it behind my back. I'm going to yell, who goes there? Are you figments or real?
You see the bigger one, he's kind of rough looking, missing a couple teeth, really jowly, the bigger kid, so to speak. He kind of puts his hand up against Clytus and looks over at you. Who are you? Right, and the little kid kind of like saunters your way. He gets maybe 10 feet away.
No, another step further, and I'm gonna hold my onyx in front of me.
Like, mind your business, you. I know you. I remember you. You're the crazy
I'm the
guy. Right.
Are you alright? Clytus?
Yes. Right. He kind of like flips his collar, right, and looks at the guy really hard. And he's like, leave me be. And the guy, you stay right there.
Are you in some sort of trouble, Clytus? I am going to begin to mutter and hold the spell.
Alright, the one that hasn't done anything kind of turns your way. He's like, you want to get involved here, boy? Eh? We could easily turn tables on you.
Is that a threat?
This is none of your fare.
Question, is that a threat?
I'll ask you a question, eh?
I asked you a question. Can I release my spell as a trigger? Since I was holding it.
Make a deception check. Or,
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yeah, do a sleight of hand to see if they noticed that you were, you had that spell triggered.
6.
6.
6.
I would say.
Well, I wasn't masking it. I'm just trying to hold it before combat, right? In case something happened, and then something happened, so I release the spell.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that yeah.
Okay.
You can.
I believe
because of your stealth, you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
were able to get that all set up. So yeah, that releases
So he must.
as your surprise.
He must
round,
make
you
an
know what I mean?
intelligence saving throw.
Okay. And this is targeted to one in the front.
Yes.
What's the DC?
14.
He passes.
Okay.
What were you trying to do?
For a moment, he feels visions fade across his mind, and then they fade away. I was trying to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay. What did you do for your initiative?
Oh, I don't remember. I think a 6 or something. It was low.
It was okay. They had rolled a 14. So you can tell, like, that was for your surprise round. That
Okay.
Yep. Did you tried to ensorcel me?
No, I didn't.
He kind of runs at you, right? The kid is pretty much in the way,
Yeah.
and gets out, and it's kind of trips out of the way of him, and kind of like pushes the kid out of the way.
Right.
And he's not trying to like straight up pummel you, but he like tries to like grab you by
Grapple me.
grapple you, because he's not too bright. you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. He's trying to hold you down.
Yeah. And he clearly, he's not able to lay hands and grab
The
you.
small one.
No,
The larger one.
The larger one.
Okay.
Not the big,
Right.
jowly kid.
Yeah.
The slimmer one that was just there, that hadn't really said anything, and then
Yeah.
stepped forward and you tried to insult him.
Unhand me! Trying to push him off.
All right. The bigger guy. Oh, I didn't. Okay. The bigger guy goes ahead and tries to grab Clytus, and Clytus kind of fends him off, and the kid's not really a combatant.
Right.
He's like, get him, guys, get him, yeah, like a little punk,
Yeah.
right? Clytus on this round actually uses a disengage, and you can see slips the guy trying to grab him and starts heading down the alley.
Starts to run.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts dipping. And the big guy looks like he's stuck in between. He doesn't know what to do. They actually won initiative, so the guy that tried to grab you. Actually, no, it is your turn now. Sorry.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it is your turn. Sorry.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Just going to confirm the range. Can I ask how close together they all
You have the guy right in front of you.
Yep.
Right. The kid is about 20 feet
20.
behind him, maybe 5 feet to the left in a straight line.
20
Right.
feet.
And then the other guy's 30 feet away.
Okay. That won't work. And Clytus is running the opposite direction.
He's running down the alley. So what you're seeing is guy in front of you,
So it's like
kid,
guy,
the other guy, and then
bam, Clytus over here running
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I can run this way after.
yeah, and there's like a stack of boxes that
Gotcha.
they were up against, and
Okay.
dirty alley.
Well, here we go. I'm going to clutch my onyx and say I'm so sorry for this, and I'm gonna close my eyes and put my hands in front of me, and he's going to begin to try to see apparitions of horrible nightmares. I'm casting a spell. I have to
Okay.
defend
Okay.
So he must make a. Let's see. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
It's a DC 14.
Oh, he does not.
Okay.
He succumbs to.
So, for a moment, as he's charging at me, ready to lunge.
Yeah, he's trying to grab you again.
For a moment, he falls and all his organs spill out over the ground. Is what he sees, and now he's desperately trying to reel them back into his body, and they keep flopping out.
What is going on, boy?
I'm going to turn around and run the other way.
Alright, does this cause him to have
Oh yeah, he's gonna go nuts. This is cause fear.
Cause fear. Oh, okay. Alright, give me I'm sorry, let me see that player's hand.
No
for just
problem.
a second here, actually. It's gonna
No
be
problem at all.
Alright. No, sorry, wrong book.
It's
Don't worry, I got it ready.
Yeah.
I got it ready.
ready.
Ready. You got it ready. What did I roll? A 16?
I'm gonna start running and saying, I'm sorry, and just keep running.
Alright, while he is in the midst of full-fledged freak out, the big guy actually starts to walk up to him to kind of figure out what he's freaking out about. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yeah, and it's he's just standing there, he's muttering and babbling to himself, and then drops to his knees, and it looks like he's trying to scoop up stuff and stuff it into him.
Ugh.
He's just right, and the big guy runs up, like, what did you do to my brother?
I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm running. I'm running.
That's pretty much what you see when you pop that corner, is him shaking his brother to kind of wake him up, and the little kids bouncing around just freaking out. You know what I mean? Oh my god. I mean, you really don't see where Clytus goes once he hit it down the alley. He was you turned around and ran, so it was kind of you didn't see if he went left, right, or whatever.
I'm gonna try to wrap around through the city streets, or
Okay.
the town streets, to try to track down Clytus.
Okay. Make a. Well, let me just see here. All right. You kind of come around the. Did you go right or left when you came out?
When I came out, so facing outwards, I went to my right.
Okay. Left would be back towards your house. Right is deeper into town.
Okay.
All right. So you go deeper into town a little bit. Make that right, and you can see him kind of walking towards you. And he kind of stops and he's.
Are you the real Clytus?
Yes, Elerin, it's me.
Or was that what the fake one
It's
was saying?
me. It's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me.
I put it away.
I guess thanks. I guess.
You guess.
What?
I just mentally scarred someone for life, and you just guess. Yeah, thank you.
I didn't ask you to help me.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I was just gonna let them throw you around,
Why not?
like a, I don't know, tossing you around like a ball.
All right. My thanks. Humbly.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Humbly into you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And he kind of walks off.
Hey, wait, where are you going? You're not going to tell me what that was about? You just got pinned up against the wall and skipped like a stone.
Do you really care?
Oh, I just gone to a... Yeah. Considering I might have some new enemies now, then yeah, I think so. I think I care a little bit, yeah.
The Aquilos brothers? They're petty thieves. Bullies. I could have taken them out. I could have killed them.
Yes, I got
Yes.
that impression from
Yes.
what was going on there.
Yes, I was about to kill him.
Oh.
But I decided, when I saw you, I had a witness. And I didn't want to kill you.
No, because of your immeasurable power.
Laugh, El. Laugh.
I am.
Laugh, ha, ha.
I'll have a good laugh.
Okay.
Why are you in conflict with them anyway?
Misunderstandings on things purchased and things sold and where they were acquired. Not on my part. I am not a thief. But I don't deal in stolen goods as well. So...
Can I tell if he's telling the truth? Do I believe, like...
You can insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, proficiency.
Yes.
6.
I mean, you think that he's telling the truth. It seems kind of
like...
One. It seems like an amazing story coming from Cletus. You know him as a shy and reserved person. A little bit strange and kind of mean. You know what I mean? Especially in the last few years. But, yeah, it is, you're like... You totally believe that he's being honest.
Well,
So, yeah, just, if you were to get involved, that's just another complication on my life, so thanks.
You're welcome, again.
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you again. I asked you to do that. Is there anything else? Any other questions you have for
I don't know,
me?
you have any more enemies that are going to jump me when I'm walking through town?
I don't know, you're going to keep following me everywhere?
I don't know, you're going to keep getting into trouble?
This is going to go on forever, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
Bye. He just kind of walks. He turns around to walk away. He's like, will I see you tonight at the tavern?
Maybe. I'll walk away.
Alright, you kind of see him and his new friends in almost every time at the tavern.
Right.
It's like, it's not the go-to spot for people of your age necessarily. Okay. But lately, younger people have been going there more and more, and really, it's because of the bartenders. They're fairly young compared to some of the older ones that are, kind of gruff and you can't be partying here.
Right.
This is more of a, you can get totally drunk and have a good time as long as you don't fight type of place.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Right, then I'm going to continue on my procurements then. Now that that's over.
All right. So you go about getting the rest of the gear that you need or the rest of the stuff on the list of items. Is there anything else that you look for, shop for, or do prior to the get together? Does it get together?
I suppose I do have one question.
What's that?
I always carry around this piece. This glass piece. Stanton's always around.
Mm-hmm.
He's always, keeping me safe with it. He's the only other one that knows it exists. So, there is something maybe that I wanted to try when Stanton wasn't around, and go to the other only arcane person in the city, or in the town, to inspect it while Stanton was away.
Okay.
So I didn't trouble him with the piece. So... maybe if I have time, I'll stop by the Dream Speaker.
Okay.
To inspect the glass.
All right. Definitely. Let's see. So you start heading over to the Dream Speaker. We'll see if she's available. Get to her door. Now, the Dream Speaker is... she's pretty much the village's priestess. Sorry. But outside of her house, along her wooden fence, it's not even like a fence. It's just like maybe a stick every 4 or 5 feet with like maybe a bird skull on it and a rabbit skull, and then maybe a squirrel skull or some feathers and crap tied to it. She's very almost. Savage, but not savage. Almost like a witch doctor, but not evil looking.
Can I touch one of the rabbit skulls? Is it like completely clean bone?
Oh yeah, it's cleaned. It's got little tiny runes etched into the surface as you really look at it.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make an apparition.
Okay.
Of an actual, rabbit.
Okay.
Full, over where the skull is. It's just gonna hop around in the air. Stay there, hovering, hopping as if it was alive.
Above the skull.
Right. Like so. There's
So
the
it's
stick.
like here's the
You
stick.
have the stick. You have the skull here, and the bunny's here, and it's just gonna hop around
Like it's on
as
the
if it was
skull?
back alive, and yeah.
Okay. All right. You do that. You know.
Just pass the time while I wait for Eulith.
All right. While you're kind of doing that, like kind of looking at it, laughing to yourself, maybe. You hear. Excuse me, Elerin. What?
Dream speaker,
you-
beautiful as always, Eulith.
Why are you making my rabbit dance again?
Because it's alive again.
It's not alive. It's dead.
I guarantee you, I dropped the spell like 30 seconds ago.
No, I guarantee you, I sacrificed it for bounty, like a month ago.
But
it's dead.
What about?
There's nothing there.
There is.
No.
It's okay, Dream Speaker. I know you don't have sometimes the vision that I might have.
I don't have the vision at all. Sometimes, I'm kind of old. She's got a staff. Long gray hair. It's all braided up. She doesn't like.
You don't look a day over 30.
Punch, but oh shush, mouth. You keep saying that. I'm not going to give you anything free. You having trouble sleeping again?
Yes, but not the problem that I'm here for.
No.
I have some sort of item that I don't want anyone to know about.
Let's please speak up.
Eulith, some item I don't want everyone to know about.
Oh, then you should bring that inside. Come on, come inside. Come.
I work inside, yeah.
Well, you go in. It's all dark and kind of smoky from the different incenses and candles and shit that
Do you
are
have any
burning
actual
in
light
there.
in here, Eulith? It's a little bit.
She snaps her fingers and you see the fireplace. She's like,
Thank you.
Have a seat in here. And there's like these little pads around this fur rug. And she sits down. She's like, what do you got?
Okay. Well, wait. Are you real? If you're not real, I'll blast you.
No blasting. Remember the last time you tried that? It did not. It just did not. Just don't. I'm real and I'm here for you.
I was out for 3 days.
Yes. I don't want to have that happen again.
Okay. Right.
I'll
take my chances.
Okay.
What is I'm gonna reach into my pouch and I'm going to pull out this green cylindrical structure of glass.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it over to her.
She takes it.
I mean, it's definitely magical, right?
I don't know. Is it?
I think so. It can't not be magical.
It's definitely fine craftsmanship, but I don't. It's not familiar. She sets it.
It belonged to my father, although it seems broken.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's missing something, but. You said it belonged to your father?
Yeah, I thought it was a dagger at first, but then I thought, no, there's no way. He was never a swordsman. So, I don't know.
If you trust me to study it, I could look into it. And it would take me a couple hours, maybe. Come back this afternoon.
See, that's the thing. I don't like to wander without it.
I understand. You could sit here with me, but you could sit there, and I'll sit here.
Not next to you.
No.
Why?
Spirits may not like that. I don't know what the spirits like and what they don't like exactly. They can be finicky. So we'll just do it that way. Unless wait outside.
How many hours did you say this could take?
It's not going to take too long. Maybe 3, 4, give or take.
What time is it now?
It's probably lunchtime.
So like noon to 1?
Yeah, right before the sun starts to come down out of the sky. You come back. I'll either have an answer or I won't. But this will be right here for you.
Okay, Eulith, protect this with your life, okay?
I will protect this with my life.
Okay.
you know, and you see her like covered up with like a little rabbit fur, you know. And she, all right, well, go, get about your day, so I can do this.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Okay, just I keep looking back. Please take care of it.
Go, and like she literally pushes you out the door. Back, and shuts the door.
Oh, she pushes me out. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else that you wanna try to get done before?
Yeah, I'll make one more stop before I grab everything. I'm gonna try to find Larry.
Larry Littlefoot,
Oh, yeah.
the militia leader.
Yeah, found there's some
Alright.
thugs walking around our streets.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Yes, sir. That is 14.
A 14. All right. Just kind of like walking about. You know, he doesn't. He has a house, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's no like sheriff station or anything
Sure,
like that because he's not
right.
really a sheriff. He's just a militia leader. Kind of everybody goes to him because he's the militia leader for problems. Like I guess he's the town's appointed.
Right. That's
You
why
know,
I'm going.
not voted in. But
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of wander about for a little while, asking about here and there. Have you seen Larry? And maybe about 2.5 hours later, you do actually find him down by the river. You're not too far from. It's called the River Glinting.
Okay.
It runs through the edge of the southern edge of the town. It runs past. You know, and you actually find him over there. You know, down by the docks.
Larry.
Oh, hello, Elerin.
Hi. I wish this was a good time. Is this a good time?
It's no better time than the present.
Right. Okay. We have thugs. Are you aware we have thugs? I thought it was a pretty peaceful town we ran here. You thought you kept a clean ship.
I can't control everybody. What do you mean we have thugs? Who's been thuggery?
Cletus was jumped in the alleyway. Right by my estate.
Cletus was accosted, you say?
Oh, yeah.
By
by
thugs? By who?
3 of them. Some brothers. I don't remember the names.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I can show you.
Show me where? Show me who?
I can show you, and I'll make the apparition of the 3 of them separately.
All right, make a history check.
Oh, proficiency. That is a 13.
All right, when your apparition, they don't look exactly perfect,
Okay.
but those look like some of the Achilles family.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Huh. And they do have a rough sort about him, but I mean, I can talk to him and see what's going on and such. Is he okay? How's he doing?
I don't know. He ran off. I mean, you know how Cletus is, but they
He's a little
tried to
standoffish.
attack me as well.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
grabbed.
you were grabbed.
I was.
Actually, he's a halfling, so he's like
Well,
looking up at you.
I know I'm a little tall, but
you. All right. Well, you want me to? You want me to go after him? I mean, you look okay. I don't.
well,
I'll definitely go and speak with their father.
I kind
Because
of.
you know, I mean, they can't be going around beating up people, of course. But
I might have maybe cast a.
what did you do?
I might have
Oh.
cast a spell on them. On one of them. Just one of them. It was enough to.
What'd you do to him?
I
Do?
turned his insides out.
What?
With,
what?
With magic? Wait.
What?
No.
He like kind of puts his hand on his.
Wait,
he's
you don't
like,
wanna do
"What
this."
is- What did you murder this boy?
No. I made him think his insides were outsides.
Oh, you can do that?
You want to see?
No.
I'm an all-powerful wizard.
Elerin, you. Thank you for telling me. But. Oh, wow.
I didn't touch a hair on his head.
I understand. I'm gonna go And I'm gonna go right now and see what I can find out and see if this young man is okay. Do you know which? Did you get any name?
No.
Do you know? I mean, which one of these apparition ghost guys is it? Or was it the little one? You didn't hurt the little one's mind, did you?
No. Yes.
You broke the little one's mind. Oh my God! You didn't. Its father.
It's not so bad.
After you, then
it's his father.
You don't know how rough and tumble Merle can be.
Merle? I have to be intimidated by a man named Merle?
Oh, I didn't name him. But I guess if you want to be. You don't have to be. But
can I blast him?
If he accosts you in its self-defense, but oh God. Just stay. Go home. Just stay home. Just go.
No, I can't.
Home. Why? Go home.
It's Stenton's birthday today. I gotta require the procurement. Run through the town.
Oh yes, your friend.
Yeah, I can't quite keep a low profile. In fact, today I'm gonna be pretty out there in the middle of the tavern and running through the actual marketplace alone, unaccompanied by Stenton, with no protection.
Well, I can't protect you. I mean, I have to go talk to the father and make sure that he's probably not hunting you right now as we speak, so...
But what if he hunts me when you go on your way to his place?
Well, what if you didn't break the kid's mind and he's not
Well, what
hunting
if he
you?
didn't threaten me with weapons,
Well,
you know?
if we can what if all day and it's not gonna just... Oh, God, Elerin. Why? If it wasn't your father, now it's you. You guys, the Mistwoods. A wacky bunch. But it's okay. Let me see what I can do to calm the situation down if it needs to be. He's like, I'll go have a talk with Merle. He may be tying one off and have passed out and they may not even know of the situation.
That would
be the fortune that we look for, so I'll go. Please try to keep a low profile, I guess.
Well, you know me. Look how I'm dressed. I'm in, for God's sakes, I'm in a bright purple and blue robe. I have a gilded onyx that I use to blast people with.
Yes, you shouldn't blast people there. That's been we've talked about this before. If you mind wreck somebody, they might come after you. And so far you've been lucky.
But what if I mind wreck someone to the point where they can't go after me anymore? You know what I'm saying?
I might have to take my...
Like no more eating?
Yes, I might have to take myself to you and let you know how not right that is.
The real Larry would never do that. Are you an illusion? I'll point my onyx at him.
He steps back and he's what are you doing today? Maybe you do need to just go home because you've already turned one man's insides out in his mind. You don't need to accost another today.
Now that's the Larry I know. I'll put my onyx away. Alright, good day then, and I'm gonna walk to the market.
You see, you kind of look over as you go into the marketplace and you see him watching you as he goes, off in a different direction.
No need to shadow me.
And he kind of steps up the pace and he's shaking his head. All right. No, you're going to head off to the marketplace?
Oh, yeah. Get all the stuff I need to get on the list and head to the tavern.
All right. Procuring the items doesn't take very long. It's, just a matter of going from one place to the other.
Yep.
They basically have that stuff in stock.
Cool.
So you go ahead and get it all set. And before you head to the tavern, is there anything else that you do?
I don't think so. I think I have everything. I'm watching out. Maybe if I pass any guards, I'm telling them to watch my back because some man named Merle is going to try to accost me, possibly. Okay. But other than that, I think I'm okay. I will tell guards to try to at least keep an eye on the tavern tonight to make sure we're not all accosted.
All right. Let's see. Roll. Let me see if you come across any guards willing to listen that long. Because, guards are mostly, coming and going. There's a couple that stand up against the wall and kind of try to flirt with the ladies, you know. And those guys, they don't want to hear nothing about it. Yeah, I'm a guy driving. I'm trying to talk to some chick, you know.
The
what I mean?
ladies, huh?
The ladies.
So they do take interest in the ladies.
The guards?
Yeah.
A lot of people take interest in the ladies.
If I don't get attention, I have a plan.
Okay, well with that, we will. We're gonna follow up a little bit later now, but yeah, we're gonna stop here
Okay.
and pick up. Sorry, I got my pencil. Pick up with the rest of the group. Oh yeah. You did not find any guards that were willing to listen. You know, the guard was leaning up against the wall. I'm talking to the lady.
In which case, can I do one last thing?
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay. And I'm gonna walk off, out of sight, duck behind a corner or something, and then I'm going to begin to cast a spell. I'm going to make the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Okay.
You know, she'll have long blonde hair that runs down to her lower back.
Okay.
She'll be strewn in garments of a fine red silk, and she'll carry herself with a high gait and walk very, you know, elegantly.
Okay, like a true noblewoman.
Right.
All right.
I'm casting a silent image,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have her wink at the guard, point her finger, and beckon her.
What is your spell save DC?
14.
He's kind of like looking at her. How far away is she from him?
20 feet.
All right. And he just like kind of continues talking to the lady that he's talking to.
Okay.
Now, how long does silent image last?
I believe it's a minute.
I think it is a minute as well.
I can check. I can definitely check to make sure. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh,
goodness.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Are there any other guards in sight before I keep trying to woo this?
No, he was like.
All right, this is the
guard.
one.
Yeah, he's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like an outside bodega type of style.
She's going to begin grabbing the tops of a dress and taking them off and walking into the alley as she's taking them off.
Okay. Now I went with advantage there because, I mean, she started to strip. So that doesn't necessarily denote that he's going to start wolf whistling after
Right.
her. All right, but you do see that he takes notice and says something to the lady that he's with, and you can tell that he walks towards the alley. Now, how far is the distance that you can make the image go?
I'm not sure.
I believe
it has to stay in my range.
Yeah, like maybe within sight.
Let's see. You can use the action to appear a spot within range. Cause the image to move to any spot within range. So I can keep moving as long as I'm 60 feet in range.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna walk down down the town square as if nothing's happening, you know.
All right.
Still controlling her.
Almost shadowing.
Yeah. But like as if I'm going about my own business, walking down the street.
All right. He kind of is like looking around, see if anybody else notices, you know, and it doesn't seem like anybody else is noticing, and kind of walks down into the alley, looking for. Do you still have her like going down the alley, or did she disappear?
No, she goes down the alley, and then if I find any boxes or barrels, are there any?
Yeah, it's a dirty alley.
So she'll duck behind them, and since it's a 5-foot cube I can manipulate, she's gonna start throwing clothing, like
she goes behind
the barrels, and now clothing is flinging.
Oh gosh, okay,
you know.
Okay, yeah, all right, that happens. I would
so
say
he sees hands
20 feet down the alley.
He sees hands and clothing flying.
So you would be in front of the alley, but across the street with his back to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you look at this is the alley she walked down. You got the street here. You know, he's on the corner looking in the alley, and you're kind of like across the street in that 60 feet visual.
I'll just walk behind him quietly.
Okay. right now you're good.
He's pretty distracted, right?
Yeah, right now you're good. Man, what's going on down there? What are you doing?
And I'll put my finger on his back and go bang.
Make a stealth, because you were across the...
Yeah. 4. And if I see him turn around, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll just point at him and go bang.
As you walk up, the silent image, is it verbal, somatic?
It's verbal somatic and a bit of fleece if you're not using focus.
So when he turns around, right? Because he hears you coming, you're like crunch, crunch on the.
Yeah.
It's not like gravel, but you kick
Yeah,
a couple
I was
rocks,
very quiet.
right?
Yeah.
He turns around and you're like in mid, throwing clothes out.
I drop the.
changing
I'll just drop the
illusion.
spell and go point at him and go bang.
All right. He's like, bang what? What did you see that? Where'd she?
Are you now understanding the point I'm trying to make, God? Anyone can be accosted this easily. I mean, all it took was a beautiful woman, walking into an alleyway, and if I was really a thug, you'd be jumped right now. If there were more of me, you wouldn't stand a chance. Are you getting the gist of what I was trying to tell you earlier now?
All right. So I was trying to talk to you, get me a little bit of after work data. So
And I understand.
Sorry, but
Listen, I would love the carnal desire as much as you do. My only point.
I don't know. It's been a long time. But yeah, if somebody's after you, have you talked to Mary?
Mary. No. Why would I
I'm
talk
sorry.
to
Have you talked to Larry?
Yes, I've talked to Larry. He's trying to. Okay. He knows there's a problem right now. However, it doesn't solve the problem just because he knows about it. He's trying to find the source. However, if he doesn't, we still need protection.
Well, I mean, if somebody's beating on you, and I catch sight of it, stop them.
Well,
You know what I mean? That's what I can do. But
all I
I
ask...
can't just always be following around you.
No.
Because I've got other citizens to look after.
But what I do ask of you tonight is that the tavern is a dangerous area tonight. So just keep post. And hey, you said it's been a long time.
Persuasion check.
I'll give you... I'll make it worth your while.
Oh yeah, definitely make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. A 3. A 3.
Hey, that's okay. I'll look after the tavern for you, but you don't need to make it for a while. I'm good.
I didn't mean me.
It hasn't been that long.
I meant I'll cast my illusion of.
It's okay. I'll be at the tavern. No problem. Looking out for you. I'll be there. And he kind of is backing away.
Can you tell the truth?
Insight.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 22.
You're strongly suspecting he is not gonna be there. He is definitely wanting to leave the vicinity now. He's not creeped out, but the whole thing is just starting to get to him,
Desperate act!
There's too much magic going on.
Desperate act! Wait! And I'll cast my illusion and make rocks fall, closing the alleyway off.
Oh, okay. 14.
That's the DC.
He's like, what? What do you do that for?
Just wait, okay? I know you're not gonna be there, okay? You're not the first god I've talked to today. I'm lying. But...
Now keep in mind, though, the alleyway is like this, and you guys were on the street, so all you did was kind of block it to where it crumpled, right? So he's thinking more that you blocked anybody from going. He could still, escape you.
Right.
All right, but he's still what'd you do that for?
Listen, I know you're not gonna be there, but seriously, people might die. There were thugs with weapons. If you know what? If you can live with knowing that you could have prevented some deaths, then be on your way. and I'll flick my hand and I'll dismiss the illusion.
Make the persuasion check again.
Much better. 12.
It's like, all right, but listen. None of this weird trickery, you pay me back in illusion stuff, and that's not worth my while. I'll do my honorable thing, and I'll protect the town. Especially if there's thuggery going on. But, yeah.
You bring honor to
Which tavern?
Crestview. The one run by Drummond and Thalise.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I know the place. I'll be there.
You bring honor to Crestview.
Oh, you bring honor to Crestview. Gotcha. Yeah, I try. I don't want to be dishonored, that's for sure.
And that's it. I walk to the tavern. I'm done.
Right? He's like, you see him kind of like walking away, like you could tell, like he's like deep in thought. Maybe you have no idea what's going through his mind, but he like walks right past the chick that he was talking to. He just keeps on going, just like. But yeah, we'll pick up with the rest of the group in just a minute. See you guys later.
Woo! Bye-bye.